Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. As always, everyone have an amazing day. Let me pause for a second. All right. 3 things to be grateful for. Let me see. Knowledge, acknowledging, and understanding. Those are my 3. So, this message might be a 2-part. I don't know. I'm going to just talk. And wherever we get in, we fit in. So, this is basically for everyone. Because my energy levels is like, how can I say it? I'm coming more to who I am. So, I'm starting to notice more of my abilities. And it's amazing. And now it's like, when I tell y'all, like in my last video, like, this whole entire world is amazing, man. And it's like, y'all have to, like, really accept it. Like, we in a whole nother era. And it's like, now I understand why a lot of people do a lot of things. Like, I'm going to tell you, guess what just happened to me? So, I have a fan beside me, right? And sometimes I hold my hand on it just to get a little energy because my levels are low. As you can tell, I'm getting more excited. Because my energy levels are going up, and also because I'm have more gratitude. See, the more you how can I say it? The more thankful you are, the happier you are. It's like you don't care. It's like there's a lot of stuff that keeps coming up about things that like past life stuff, bad stuff, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. The more I say I don't care about the stuff that can pull me down, the happier I get. If I focus on the stuff that pulls me down, my energy levels go down. So it's like, the more I ignore chaos, the happier I am. I don't care, like I don't care what goes on. Like, if a person does something or whatever, it's like, I don't care. I'll figure a way out. It's all right. I got you. I can do it. It's like that. And it's like, the happier I am. And it's like, going to a point of not depending on people. You realize, like, it's like when you get in this mindset, you realize that, you know what? We depend on people way too much. It's like, it's so many things we can do, and we wonder why we are drained. And I'm going to get back to the fan thing, but my spirit leading me on this path. Reason why so many are drained is because we put so much attention to everyone else instead of ourselves. If I work on me, you work on you, then guess what? Now we can come together and work together. But if I'm always doing things for you and you're always doing things for me, you get drained. And the thing about it is, we all want to be accepted in a way, meaning like, not accepted, we all want to be appreciated. We want somebody to acknowledge it, just to say at least thank you and mean it. You know, it's like when your kids want your attention. It feels good when they want your attention. But you know, sometimes it's like, give me a break. Let's call it what it is. Sometimes our kids can be super needy. And we have to teach them, hey, stop being so needy. You can open that item up. You can reach that item. You can fix your bed up. You can take the trash out because you at those ages. But the thing about it is, we look for validation so much that, you know what? I'll clean up the room for you. I'll take the trash out for you. I'll go get that item for you. Because you're just looking for validation. You need somebody to say thank you, and they need you. And the thing about it, in this world, you just need yourselves. Don't get me wrong, you can help your kids out, but the whole plan is to teach them how to depend on their own 2 feet, so they ain't got to run and exhaust somebody else out. The problem we have in the world is certain people in the world have so many people catering to them, but at the end of the day, if those caterers was gone, they wouldn't know how to survive on their own. You understand? So it's like this. We have to get to a point where we know how to depend on ourselves, but be there if someone needs us. Not want us, need us. That's the problem. It's like, we want somebody to need us instead of needing somebody to want. How can I say it? Hold on a second. I got this thing in the background. Okay. So basically what I'm trying to say is, you don't really need anything because everything is already going to be directed to you long you appreciate life. Learning things on your own, there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, there's nothing wrong with being strong on your own 2 feet and still having somebody say, hey, you know what? I know you've been doing a lot of work. I know you've been cleaning up the house, taking care of the kids. Hey, you know what? I got it. I'll come and help you out. Sometimes we need a relief, not a savior, but a relief. We need something to relieve us, take a little tension off of us so we can be able to continue floating on. But sometimes the world looking for saviors. Y'all looking for somebody to save you. And so y'all sit back and sit on the island waiting for somebody to come in. Build a boat. Build a ship. Build a kite. Build something to get out there. Put yourself out there in the world. And if you screw up or you make a mistake, so what? So what? At least you try. You understand? Even a boat can capsize, but if you can still get on top of it until it sinks. You understand? Make sure you have your reliefs and those different things around you. I hope this making sense what I'm saying. I'm very hyped up right now. But anyway, the main thing is like this. We can learn from everyone, but the problem is we don't appreciate everyone. We take things for granted. We take so many things for granted in the world, and then once those things are gone, then that's when we acknowledge. But you gotta know one thing in life. Even when you're not paying attention, somebody is learning from you. Like, it's no different than when you in your car, or if you walking on the street, somebody still can pass you going, and you're paying attention to where they move at or wherever. So just in case if you got to move around them, no different if you at a stoplight, you got to pay attention to the traffic that goes by. If you're not paying attention to how they maneuver, how you going to be able to get across the street? It's like that. So we still watch things, but the thing about it is we can't lose focus on those things. We can't allow ourselves to forget who taught us how to maneuver those things. So it's like appreciation. Sometimes you got to sit back and acknowledge, like, I'm thankful for the person that showed me how to drive the car. I'm thankful for the person that taught me how to walk. I'm thankful for the person that, created that stoplight. I'm thankful for the person that created that stop sign. Because sometimes people cross your path. You still need to show appreciation for everything that's around you. You understand? Because you don't want to get to a point in your life where you don't show appreciation to when your time come, nobody appreciate you. That's why people get in accidents, because people lose appreciation. They get to the point they get hasty and they get road rage, and you get out here and you get mad and you want to take a toy from your friends, or you want to bully somebody and this and that, because you lost appreciation. Because you lost appreciation, then acknowledge, hey, guess what? I know what it feels like to be in these situations, so I need to protect myself. So again, if you in that car, if you're not appreciative of the people that showed you the direction on how to drive, that's why y'all get in an accident, because you forgot. You wasn't paying attention anymore. You wasn't thankful anymore. So because you're not being thankful, then guess what? You're not paying attention. And if you ain't paying attention, then don't get mad when you get lost. You understand? So what I'm trying to say is, man, like, there are so many things that you should be happy about and be thankful for in this life. So back to this fan thing. I realized why people have OCD, man. I figured it out. I was sitting here in my lovely little rocking chair. Thank God for it. And I have my handy dandy fan beside me. I will show you, but it need to be cleaned off right now. And I'm going to get to that part. So I was sitting here. Do y'all remember when y'all used to be as kids and sing in the fan? The ones that remember, and you and all that like that, right? Do you know that I found out? I'm coming into myself. There's a spirit within the fan. Everything that is around you is energy. It's a spirit. Yes, every single thing, everything, because it need energy to be created. I was sitting here holding a conversation with the fan, y'all. Literally, the same sound that you make when you talk into it, I was just sitting here just like I am. I wasn't looking in the phone, but my voice started changing just like the fan, like if I was talking into it. And I was holding a whole conversation with it, because it's energy. It's energy. It's a vibration. It has its own energy to it. It's crazy. It's like my spirit was holding a conversation with the fan because it's a rhythm. See, the energy in your house determines the energy in the room. How many of y'all walk into a room and you feel depressed when you walk in there? Because the energy is off. If you ain't appreciative of what you have, then everything gonna reflect that same energy. It's like a light beam. Like the prisms or whatever, light beams is clicking off. Your energy reflects on everything you touch, everything you have. It's crazy, y'all. So people that have OCD, reason why y'all cleaning this stuff so crazy, because your vibrations is communicating with it. See, I was sitting here and this fan got a little dust on it. I cleaned it like probably about a month ago. And literally I had a conversation with it and I found out, I was like, oh, my bad, I have to clean you. Literally, it was letting me know, hey, can you clean me? Literally, yes, this is going on, y'all. It was like, can you clean me? Because if I keep the dust on it, I'm not showing appreciation to it. And if it wouldn't work for me, I got to make sure I'm working with it. How many of y'all, when y'all cars, right? Prime example, if I'm lying, this is going to prove it. How many of y'all had those cars where it act like it don't want to work sometimes? You got to talk to it, be like, all right, baby, come on, work with me. Work with me. And then out of nowhere, it started revving up. Especially the old school cars. Because this vibration is energy. Your energy is giving energy, appreciation. How many of y'all say negative things to your vehicles and then the car goes out and don't want to work anymore? Because you put negative energy into it. So it's like, okay, you don't care, I don't care. But how many times y'all sit back and you turn it on, you be like, thank God it's working. You care, it cares. Your energy flows through every single thing. If you're on low vibration, then guess what? Everything around you going to reflect that. Another way, the prime example to prove it. You remember in Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. You remember the cups, the teacup, the candles, the drawers and all of that? Vibrations. Everything talks to you. Everything breathes. Everything has energy. Because whatever a cup. I know, it's coffee spilled on it. That's kind of nasty. Let me turn the other way. It's spilled. Alright, cup, right? Do you know when you talking, right? There's a vibration that hits it and reflects back to you. So the thing about it is, and that's, if you saw that white stuff, is I had some Cool Whip or something in my coffee. I thought a little that. Okay, anyway. But when you talk to something, right? There's energy that goes onto it and bounces back. Whatever you reflect is whatever you receive. Ask yourself, like for example, when a person sneezes, right? Think about it. Energy. When a person sneezes, how many people get contaminated by that sneeze? When kids in school, right? And somebody sneezes, how many of y'all kids come back home sick? Energy is energy. It's no different than sneezing. How many times when a person spit, mucus that comes out, if that person has something going on like bronchitis or something like that, somebody, contamination, energy is energy. Don't matter how it's being given. No different than a pink eye. Somebody touch you. Energy is energy. Transfer of energy all the way around. No different than like your ears, reflection. Think about it. When you're in an airplane and you go up in the air, and when you hit a certain level, right, what happens? Your ears can pop. Energy is energy. Every single thing is breathing in the entire world. You only attract what you put out. If you don't show appreciation to everything, then guess what? That's why y'all are stuck in traumas. That's why y'all are stuck in depression. That's why people are stuck in sadness. Because you want to focus on it so much that you put the energy in your whole environment. You are tainting or intoxicating your whole entire environment. Have y'all noticed when y'all go to certain people's houses and they happy all the time, that you feel good when you with them, and then when you leave you don't? It's no different than sometimes when y'all go to church, when they start singing praise and worship, right? Like a concert or something, and they happy. Guess what? When majority of the energy is happy, guess what? Everybody's happy. That's why people sing before the preacher come in, to get people out of the negative mode back into a positive mode, so now they can listen to the message. If you don't have no singing in the church and the person just starts talking and you have negativity, you don't care about what they saying, because you are blocking the energy to come into you. That's why they're singing before the church start, to take all the negativity, to get everything back on track. So when you receive the message, you can actually take it in. Energy is energy. You're supposed to appreciate every single thing. When you appreciate something, things end up lasting longer, just like a painting. Think about it. How come one of the things in the world that never, like, that always are in good standards are pictures? Have y'all noticed that, like, pictures in museums and stuff last longer than just about anything in the world? Think of how old all of these pictures are. These statues and these different things. They are hundreds of years old. And look at how they hold up, because energy is energy. You understand? See, back then there was no full real electricity like that. So all they had was energy to put inside these items and things. And because the energy shield on it is so strong, that's why they stay in good condition. No different than a person. If you're not taking care of yourself, you start looking older. You look older than your age because you're not taking care of yourself, because you keep putting negative energy into yourself where you drain it. You're a battery. You're draining. So that's why y'all faces be all scooped, or your skin be all super loose. All of that. Because your energy. Energy is energy. Everything around you is energy. What you watch is energy. What you do is energy. So the main question I'm trying to get at is, how are you going to live in your environment? What type of energy you're going to put out? Because if you're not putting enough of energy out to put positivity, then how anybody will remember the energy you have within you? I'm not saying you have to go out here and get views. I'm not saying go out here and say, hey, y'all, I'm here. No. Energy is silent. The silent is it's like a dog whistle. The more it can get to a point where you can't hear it, the more powerful the energy is. But if you notice that the people that sit back and get loud, the louder they are, that's negative energy. Think about it. When a person got to yell and scream, that's energy, vibration, right? But those frequencies are very subtle. It's like a fingernails on a chalkboard. That's what it sounds like in the way of the vibrations of the world. But when you can be able to radiate energy without opening your mouth, then your energy can go further in the world. That's why I'm able to do so much in the world, because my energy is silent. That is that high pitch, because I'm quiet. And I don't force the energy. I allow the energy to flow through. That's why I'm able to do what I do. Because my energy radiates through everything. Because I'm that appreciative of everything. When I say I'm appreciative of everything, ain't no way in the world I would be in the position I'm in if I wasn't. Because I'm not just appreciative for the good. I'm appreciative for the bad. I understand love is love. I can't control the things around me, but I can love the things that is within me. And the longer I love within me, everything that I touch and attract is going to automatically be positive, even if it's negative to you. So what I mean by that is this. I don't care if I was in a room with a bunch of killers right now, right? Because of the frequency of love I have, they have no choice but to love me back. Because I radiate that energy. My energy is so silent that it kills. It kills, not so much of dying. It kills negative energy. Because so high, so below. So my energy can radiate through any frequency in the world because I'm that appreciative. So I want y'all to understand something. Don't allow yourself to stay in a funk. Don't allow yourself to sit back and be in misery. You know, you may not win every single game, because not every game is meant to be won. And I'm not sitting here saying life is a game, but I'm just saying you need to gain something in life to understand the pain that you went through. And if you focus so much on the pain, how can you gain? And if that's all you worrying about, how can you understand when a coach is giving you direction? But then when you sit back and realize the coach is gone, don't be looking for a blessing. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.